Scout and I are officially stuck.
Oh,
I'm so glad to see you too.
to the rescue. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing, except, you know, severe car damage and
Okay.
You have to come see Bridal Veil Falls above Telluride. Just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. We're Howard and Caitlin Newstate, dog people, food people, adventure people. We've been living on the road for the past 4 years, traveling through North America and beyond. Each week we bring you along with us to show you how to live like a local in every new state we visit. On our last episode, we made the trek along the infamous $1 Million Highway and explored the picturesque mountain towns of Ouray and Silverton. Today, we set off towards Telluride, where I make several mistakes and manage to get myself completely stuck. All the trouble started as soon as I turned off the main highway. Scout and I just made it to the forest road, and it says that the spot that we found on Campendium is only 10 miles away, but it says 40 minutes to get there, so not really sure. There was also a sign that said, "Attention truckers, if your navigation system brings you down this road, turn around now." I don't really know where a trucker is supposed to turn around on a forest road, right? Like the way this looks, there's no way that they could turn around. So those are two interesting points for this area, but we'll see what we can find. So far, the road is fine. It's dirt, gravel, but very smooth. What do you think, Scout? There are so many beautiful ranches tucked back in here off of this dirt road. It's kind of surprising. Two things. I completely understand why it said it was going to take 40 minutes to go 10 miles. The last 5 miles have been quite treacherous, and I just pulled over to look at the map, and there's another way up to this boondocking spot that I'm hoping is much easier. I mean, there are fifth wheels and stuff in the Campendium pictures, and I just cannot imagine them coming the way that I did. The other thing is that we just drove through the most beautiful aspen forest. It is so pretty, and I bet in the fall, oh my gosh, with it changing colors and everything, this has got to be gorgeous. Look at all the aspen trees. It's beautiful. It's crazy. I have 1.5 miles to go. It is getting rockier and rockier. Now I'm apparently like in the clouds. This is one of the craziest solo scouting expeditions I've been on. I really, really hope this is worth it, because if not, this has been like a big waste of time and probably gas. Oh man, get a flat tire on that. Scout, this is a joke. Cool. My worst nightmares come true, and the bike rack is like hanging off. I don't know what to do. Okay.
So I can't imagine that it's really that bad. Okay, when you drove up, did you turn left onto a road and then you've been on this road for a while?
Scout and I just made it to the forest road.
Okay. Do you believe that you can get the bike rack completely out of the hitch?
And just like leave it?
Yes, for right now.
I could try. Finished having a meltdown, cried it out a little bit, and then this nice guy who's camped right here, his name's Randy, and he came over to ask if I was okay and if he could help, and we both tried to like lift the bike rack and get it unstuck, and it's just whatever pothole I hit or scraped it on, like it just really messed it up. So now I'm waiting for, I guess, Howard and Steve to come up on the bikes. Apparently the other way that you come up is much easier. Man, what a roller coaster of emotions this past hour has been. I'm so glad to see you too.
To the rescue. Hi, my love.
How was your hike?
I'm wearing a undersized rain jacket. I feel like Tommy boy. Yep, got it. Straight on. Okay.
Do you want to put it in the back seat?
No. My hand is super muddy.
Yeah.
Just grab the yeah. Yeah. Got it?
Yep. It's been really fun.
Let's see those mud hands. Let's see them.
Woo! All right, we're mobile once again. Oh, I see the RVs.
Oh, just you wait. And the rain just stopped, so it's going to be kind of steamy.
Oh. Wow, you guys were really close. I'm just so glad it happened where it did.
Mm-hmm. So close.
Oh. Wow. Oh my god, we're like on the side of a mountain. This is beautiful. Wow. Okay. Is it too early for a drink?
Nope. It's never too early.
Oh, honey, you're shaking. You made it! We made it, Joe! We made it, baby. We made it. Okay. Scout, what do you think?
Oh.
Wow. Oh my gosh, look at this. Well, it's been a couple of days since our fiasco, or my fiasco, in the woods.
Yes.
And Howard came to my rescue. And we watched the footage back. And I was like, wow, I got like really emotional. And we don't even think that anything's that broken.
I don't think anything's broken, actually, except for a little handle on the bike rack.
The whole thing taught me a very valuable lesson, which I know, and I just failed to do, is to really thoroughly read all the reviews and take heed of the warnings. If somebody tells you not to go in a certain way, don't do it. Also, that trucker sign should have been a big warning. I was like, Caitlin, there's a sign that says turn around if you're a truck. And I was thinking, well, we're an RV, we're not a truck, it's fine.
We've enjoyed the beautiful views, great company, relaxing, and now it's time to actually do a little exploring. We've never been to Telluride before. Tiffany has been here before, so she's going to take us on an adventure.
We stopped for a quick bite to eat and to stroll around Telluride. It's a cute mountain town with a picturesque main street, bars, restaurants, and shops. But our adventure was waiting for us just beyond town.
All right, here we go. Oh my God. So I was minding my own business in the passenger seat, and Caitlin almost beached us again, just like she did when she was driving over the mountain in order to get to the campground.
Good thing I have video proof of me in the back seat and Howard in the driver's seat. I'm just like, how much are we going to push this CRV to the limits this week? This isn't our 1997 beater car.
It's true. This is very true.
And we're still acting like it is.
I know.
But no, we decided to drive partway up to, it's the Bridal Falls Trail, right?
Right. I think this is the trail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you can drive it if you have a reasonably high clearance four-wheel drive. Luckily for us, we have neither. We have an all-wheel drive, which is sort of like four-wheel drive, but not exactly. I still think we should try it.
We'll see. I was like, let's stop and just get out and take some photos. It is very beautiful up here. We're like above Telluride and there's gorgeous views down to the town, and then you've got Bridal Falls and there's this massive, I guess, house sitting above
I don't know what
the falls,
that is.
like just precariously perched.
We just got a pep talk from a guy in a 4Runner who was like, it's really not that bad. He looked over, he was like, oh, CRV? Yeah, no problem. Famous last words. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go.
How do you go?
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing, except, you know, severe car damage and
Okay. All right.
Exactly what I was talking about.
That was semantics. I wasn't actually looking for an answer.
I just want to go on the record that I am still apprehensive.
I think
I'm not 100% because I have a little bit of PTSD.
I think we'll be okay.
We're almost there, guys. I can see it kind of. Nicely done, nicely done.
Good job.
Thanks. Look. Oh my God. Caitlin, film that. What is that? What is that right there? Honda. It's a Honda CRV.
Yeah, but they stopped here.
This is as far as they went.
They ran right into that rock.
Yeah.
They were like, guys, you can't go any further than this. We did it.
We made it to the falls.
Wow.
I'm glad the car's okay. All right, I guess this was worth it since nothing bad happened to the car. I know we still have to go back down, but this is absolutely beautiful and we didn't have to hike all the way up because it is hot today and I don't think Noah would have liked to do that. And no matter if you drive or hike, you have to come see Bridal Falls above Telluride. Just sitting here and watching the sun hit the water and spray you, it's just so relaxing and beautiful. You gotta do it.
You ready to go back down?
I guess so. Are you ready?
Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Back down. Twice as fast.
Just don't get overly confident. That's when accidents happen. Yay! Yay! All right, guys, we are packing up and getting ready to leave this beautiful spot, sadly. And it's the moment of truth because this is the first time since the bike rack incident that we will be trying to put the bike rack back on and see if we can attach the bikes. What do you think, Howard? Think it's gonna work?
Yes, I think it's gonna be okay. I think it just popped out of the hitch.
All right.
We'll find out.
Let's see where it scraped it all up. Poor little bike rack.
See where it's broke?
Yeah. So yeah, the handle cracked, but we don't think the integrity of the structure is damaged in any way.
Correct.
Because it did what it was supposed to. Like, if it gets pulled out like that, it's still locked in. Alright.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay, now let's see if it actually locks. It's in there.
Oh, I'm so relieved. Oh my God.
Wow.
This is a very expensive bike rack, so I am so happy that I did not actually damage it. After several rainy days in Telluride and the whole ordeal while scouting for free camping, we decided as a group to take it easy for a few days and head to a campground just outside of Montrose, Colorado. Going down there! This is the first camping we've paid for in weeks, but I would say at 16 bucks a night with these views, it is 100% worth it. We're also getting here on a Sunday night, and that is by design. There are plenty of spots open, right in the front row. I'm so excited. The campsites at Lake Fork Campground are all dry camping, meaning no electric or water hookups, but there is water and a dump station on site. There are a mix of reservable and first come first serve sites, and the views were definitely worth the 16 bucks. On our next episode, our Colorado adventures continue as we set off for more free camping above Colorado Springs and take you along to explore the ancient Manitou cliff dwellings and the natural beauty at Garden of the Gods. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week.